Hello, everybody. How does that look? Resize everything. I want no. Okay. There. It's better. It's good for me. Not so good for you. All right, that looks good. Let's start. Friday crossword time. Friday cryptic crossword time. We're on the clock. We're going to try to solve it within 2 hours. Start. Alt PM in loud shades, acquiring pot. Interesting. Paranormal Sleuth has a row with Spy Base. Paranormal Sleuth. Row with Spy Base. Something Y, I imagine, at the end. Koalas adorning rocky koala sanctuary. Prize name of lover boy. A leaf of forest elm will colour in seconds. The seconds of colour are O, O, and R. What do we like the look of? This. DeLillo regularly cut back. Fiction. A lie, maybe. L-I-E. Which doesn't work with the regular letters of colour, unfortunately. Leaf of forest elm. Unless it's the second letters of folia. Hang on. Folio. Yeah, folio. Cool. That was the second letters of the next of the 5 words before in seconds. Of forest elm will colour. Folio. Folio. Stunning blue Fiat. Convertible hugging bend. That's probably some sort of anagram of blue Fiat. Hugging. What would the bend be? Maybe an L? Another L? A U? I don't know. We're missing a letter anyway, so whatever that letter is means bend. Can I get it without the last letter? Blue Fiat, meaning stunning. Beautiful, that's what it is. I can indeed get it without the last letter. And the letter was another U, hugging bend. So a U-turn, I guess. Alright, next. One with tendencies to doff a pair of waders. Pair of waders. Not sure. What's this one? Got 2 letters for it. Slickest. Maybe oiliest. Love Island 27 across. So Love Island lie. Linked to do-gooder. So love is O. Island is I. Lie. Linked to do-gooder. Well, it's oiliest. A saint is a do-gooder. Okay, this ends in O. Well, it's this, then that. Okay, so first word ends in O. Don't know too much about koala sanctuaries, unfortunately. Maybe it's maybe just a sanctuary. That doesn't really make sense though, because this would be the right amount of letters, wouldn't it? Yeah. So it would probably mean koala sanctuary, which I wouldn't know. But it's okay. We can probably work it out eventually. Lair, providing grisly details at wit's end. Not sure about that one just yet. Imagine wit's end is T. Wit's end could be lost. Grisly details. This could be RISL something. Don't know what this layer word is. Lordstown in New Zealand, passed down south, rebuilt on boars. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Let's go somewhere else. Squared away. King's ransom. Squared away. Stuff of bagels and big bickies. Dough? I don't know. Unwrapped whip. That seems to go with dough. And switch, say. A device for swingers. Be a hinge. Switch, say. Switch, say, so e.g. backwards. That was unwrapped whip and HIN, and then EG is say, and then switch is saying backwards. Hinge. So that's probably dough. Swimming children's lifesaver. Anagram of children's, I'd imagine. Meaning a lifesaver. Set snarls, really extreme. Linked to DA's puzzle. Old PM. Can't think of one from that at the moment. Huh. Set snarls. I don't know. We'll come back to it. Play old woman with harsh upbringing. With harsh upbringing. Play old woman. Crass scam also exposed villains. It's just the previous three words. Exposed, so without their layers, the edges, the skin of the word. Rascals, villains. Well, we could imagine that ended in S. Play old woman with harsh upbringing. Old woman. Favoured vocal one, measuring tooth. Another goddamn tooth. Must have been to the dentist recently. One measuring tooth. Even keenly concealing delicacy on request. Delicacy. It could be ROE in there, I don't know. Squatonce refurbished into Canberra Museum. You spell QUESTACON? How's QUESTACON spelled? Yeah, QUESTACON. Nice. Q. Hole pierces sailing ship. Fancy. Well, almost certainly ends in QUE. Bliss novel, Life on the Edges. Carrie nails it. Whoa, sounds. What about this one? 4 blanks E. Vin Diesel shot art film. I guess it's indie. It's in the letters of Vin Diesel. Friday, partly free. Rid. Baroque. You'd think that would be hole pierces bark. Is that something? Sailing ship. Back. Is a sailing ship typically with 3 masts, in which the foremast and mainmast are square rigged, and the mizzen mast is rigged fore and aft. Bark. There you go. Hearing aid to leave back on shelf if pinched. Hearing aid to leave back on shelf if pinched. sure. With precious lines, popular Affleck at the heart. At the heart. So Ben is in there some way, I imagine. Be natural. The heart. With precious. What's up to what the hearing aid? Don't know. What about 5? Flirting, love, integral to coupling. Flirting. Good and tough. I think this is off. Something off. Squared away, something off. Cut off. Made off. Set snarls. I think it's 2 DA's puzzle. Well, if this was off, it wouldn't be because it's not an O in children, so this can't be off. Okay. Do I try doing the anagram? Sure. So our middle letter was N, right? Then we had arrest. Lifesaver. Good letters, you can do lots of things with them, unfortunately. It's Schindler. This is in Schindler's List. It's good. Some more letters. King's ransom, squared away. Hold Prime Minister. It doesn't have to be here. It could be somewhere else. Scully. Like rowers in rowing. Skull. And then spy base. Why? From the X-Files. Thought company upset on losing principle. Can't know something. Thought. It's got a C in it. Oh yeah. Prize name of lover boy. Romeo. Prize. Being at the heart. Precious. Be some. No. Hearing aid to leave. Back on shelf. If pinched. So strange. I assume this is ing. Flirting. Love is usually O. Integral to coupling. This could still be D. Dead set. King's ransom. Squared away. Quad something? Quad? No. I should be able to get this one. Thought company upset on losing principle. I thought. Excel in jams. Removing plugs from headset. Okay, so plugs will be adds. Spreadsheet. Spreads the jams. And heat. Excellent. That wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Connotates. Cogitates. So cogitated, agitated is upset. Lair, providing grisly details at wit's end. Lair. What is this? One with tendencies to doff a pair of waders. Abuses? No, to doff. There's not many things it could be letters wise. This has to be a vowel, more or less. This could be a Y. Ibises. Ones with tendencies to doff. One with tendencies to doff. I could try this. I don't like my chances. Kangaroo something? Oh well, now I like my chances. Kangaroo Valley? No. Let's put it up here. And then get rid of kangaroo. K A N G A R O O. Kangaroo Island. Well, where are all the koalas then? Whatever. Lordstown in New Zealand. Haast down south, rebuilt on wars. Haast down south. So, no south maybe? rebuilt Taha on wars. Taha something or Hata. Wars. Hideout, this must be. Lair, providing grisly details. At wit's end. Hideous, no S. Wit's end is T, that's pretty easy. Oops. Lordstown. Rehearsed down south. Rebuilt on wars. Like something like that, and then on wars. Maybe. Play old woman with harsh upbringing. What about this one? Favored vocal one. Two must be incisor. In is favored. Hello. On the clock today. I'm trying to be quick. So far, not doing too badly. Favored vocal one. Measuring tooth. So another tooth today. One. Favored vocal one. Sizer. In is something, so favored in vocal one. Sizer. One measuring, a sizer. There we go. Okay. Prize name of lover boy. Cupid. Cuff ID. Play old woman with harsh upbringing. Must be drama. Hard, I guess. Old woman with harsh upbringing. Sure. Said to count skimmed accounts to make rapid transfers. I imagine there's something going on with the letters of rapid. Maybe not. Oh, this is not B natural now. It's something B. Maybe it's not B. In between. in between. It must be dough, but I can't get anything to go with it just yet. Big bickies. Not sure, really. Which one? Probably this one, I guess. Said to count skimmed accounts to make rapid transfers. Skimmed accounts to make rapid transfers. What is the definition here? Maybe it is transfers or something. Said to count. This is probably some, maybe a homophone type clue. Said to count. Like tally. Teleports. Teleports. So, rapid transfers, teleports. Skimmed accounts. Tally. Tell, said to count. Tell like a teller. Skimmed accounts reports, I suppose. Even keenly. Concealing delicacy on request. So maybe something like that. Could be an entreaty. It is. Bliss novel. Life on the edges. Carrie nails it. What does Carrie nail? Could be the edges TE as well. Bliss novel. Minus life, maybe? I don't know. Nails it. I'm increasingly sure this is dough, but really nothing's supporting it at the moment. Old PM in loud shades acquiring pot. Set snarls really extreme. Linked to DA's puzzle. Actually, what's this one? Oh yes, it's looking like in between. Really is looking like in between. So with precious lines. Twee is precious in popular affect. With in, I guess. At the heart, in between. Okay. Hearing aid to leave back on shelf if pinched. Hearing aid. Looks like it would be bribing or something. This doesn't help me, is it? What is that name? Maybe a Brian? Boris Johnson? No. Yeah. Where would I get this B from? Old PM in loud shades. Acquiring pot. I don't know enough. Prime Ministers, unfortunately. Bliss. Felicity, maybe. Would it be Felicity? CY nails it. Guess. Felicity. Bailiff. Yeah, a hearing aid. That's clever. Now, if pinched, back on shelf. To leave to bail. Yeah, nice. Okay. Well, Billy Hughes, I imagine. It was here. The pot is a Billy Hughes. It was as I thought. I don't know why I didn't think that kind of Hughes. Whoops. Dough, yes, I would assume. Flirting, love, integral to, I guess, toying and tying. That's pretty neat stuff. King's ransom, squared away. Tied, no. How many other words can it be other than tied? King's ransom. Squared away. Set snarls. Really extreme. linked to DA's puzzle. Why don't I know this? King's ransom. Squared away. Tide set. Squared away. Get rid of this at the moment. Set snarls. Really extreme. Maybe another word for snarls, and then RY. So like set snarls would be like an anagram of a word that means snarls. That seems strange. What I'd like it more to be would be for a word to that means set inside R and Y. That's what I would like more. Linked to DA's puzzle. Set. Does that help? Something, sir? It really doesn't. Tidy sum. A tidy sum of money. How did that happen? Squared away. Tidy sum. Okay. Set snarls. Really extreme, so that must be here. Mystery. Set. Snarls. Really extreme. So was it an anagram of another word for snarls? Mr. Mist. Mr. Re. Mr. DA's is my. So set snarls, I guess anagram of set. Now I don't know what this place is, but whatever on means, it's hopefully going in here for blank A blank E. That's my thinking. On. I feel like it's a place called Tamarea or something. Should I try that? I'll figure it out. I might not. We'll see. On. Made. I feel like this could be an L as well. Sat. On. Wake. Awake. But then, yeah, they would still have to... It can't be awake. Because you would be only getting H-A-T, not H-A-A-T. Blank A, blank E has to be that word on. On. Came. There couldn't be a more variable mix of letters for what could go in these blanks. So, well, I mean, not vowels, but like anything else, basically. On. I want to say that that's an M. For no other reason other than we have places like Lumia and Numia, and Mia is just like I guess it's a common kind of ending sound. On. That doesn't seem to work with many words other than came, and I think I tried that. Did I try made? I'll figure it out. On. Maybe this is re, because on is re. New Zealand. Haas down south. So that would be no south, no S. Rebuilt. On. Pause. Talaraya. Rebuilt on. Heart. Could be Nazareth? Nazareth. I think I had the whole wrong idea with that one. NZ, down south, rebuilt RA boards. Yeah. Nazareth. Nice. All right. Well, that is all done. That was quite a good crossword, I think. I particularly like the definition here for hearing aid. Tidy sum was pretty clever. I'm going to quickly look up what happens when I go define tidy sum. Tidy sum. It'll just be a lot of money, won't it? Or something modest, or like a good... Tidy sum is an informal way to say a considerable amount of money. It suggests a large or substantial sum, often implying more than just a small amount. Yep, cool. That was fine. That was fine. That was fine. A device for swingers, that's a good one. Entreaty, yeah. Scully. Island. Kangaroo Island, yep. Cupid. We found a way to have cuspid. Cupid kind of like cuspid in linked to the other word for tooth, which isn't funny. Beautiful, stunning, true. Anagram with a U. Spreadsheet. If I hadn't seen plugs as ads so quickly, maybe that one would have been better. But no, that was Excel as a spreadsheet. Delillo, yep. Rascals, yep. Hideout, yep. Baroque, yeah, a bark is a sailing ship, BARQUE. Incisor, favoured, focal one, sizer. Art film, I don't really like, I mean, I guess, an art film, maybe an indie film, so a shot of Vin Diesel, that would just be like this part of it. Teleports. In between, not a great definition I feel here, at the heart, in between. Drama, yep, is play. A play could be a drama. Or in the larger sense, drama, plays. Old woman with harsh upbringing, yep. Felicity, that one worried me until I saw an anagram of life. On the edges, Carrie C nails it. Very questionable. Ibises. Didn't really understand this one. So one is I with tendencies to doff. Tendencies to doff. Biases. Ah, that's a good one. It's a good one. Toying, also a good one. Lordstown in New Zealand. I think it's quite clever, because if you have the bias of thinking of Lord the musician, you're like, you're just going to tie this all together because it kind of vocally makes sense to say out loud, Lordstown in New Zealand. And while I wasn't hung up about it being the singer Lord, I was definitely trying to search for it, like a royal town in New Zealand, and kind of like, I'm missing 2 letters. So then re and NZ was enough to get the answer there. Doe, not my favorite. Big bickies. I think that's like bucks is what he's trying to say. Unless this is really clever and I don't get it. stuff of bagels, dough, and big bickies, dough. I think bickies is like a cash as well. I think that's what they're trying to say, get at. Cogitated, company, and then agitated without lead letter. Anagram of children's. Belief is a folio. Mystery it's good. DA's puzzle. A puzzle is a mystery. And then oiliest. Love, Ireland, lie, and then a saint. Well, nice quick one to see this morning or this evening or whatever time you're at. Well, I hope you have a nice weekend. I assume all is accounted for. Everyone understands all the answers. I'm excited to get some games on Steam this evening, and maybe we'll be streaming some of these. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Have a good weekend. See you later.